Welcome to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week session. I'm James Nave.
I'm Allegra Houston.
And on Saturdays, we gather with a group of writers and we generate material. We do it in 10 minutes. We spend an hour together on our Zoom call and we generate writing. We discuss things. We read our work out loud. So we're going to do the same thing right now. We're going to give you the same experience.
And as Nave said, we often like to call it generating material rather than writing, because when you're writing, the temptation is to think you should write well. And that often is the enemy of actually writing well, because you get all kind of caught in your head about what's good and what's not, and what should I do and what shouldn't I do. But when you're generating material, even though you are doing it with a pen, writing words on a page, your standards are different. You can generate really good material without worrying about whether you're writing well. And really good material basically comes from letting your imagination off the leash, letting your imagination take the lead and put things together in as new and unexpected and surprising and bizarre combinations as it wants to.
So our question is, what is it inside your imagination that keeps surprising you? And the answer to that question is you. So the way you're going to surprise yourself right now, we will start by doing what we do on Saturday morning. We're going to show you an image, and we'd like for you to take 2 minutes, we'll time it, and generate words or phrases, not linked up writing, just words or phrases that pop from your imagination based on your response to the image that you have in front of you. You might look at it once and go from there and jot for 2 minutes and never look back at the image. Or you might reference the image throughout the 2-minute time period. However you do it, we're going to show you the image now. It's your time. We'll time it, and here we are, the image.
After everyone has created their own list of words and phrases from the image, we go around the Zoom room and ask everybody to contribute one item from their own list, and we create a community list, which functions kind of like a sort of collective imagination, which we can all draw on. We give these little gifts of our own imaginations to one another as gifts to play with, to work into our writing or not, as we please when the writing time comes. So we will share today's community list with you now. I'll read it out. You might like to write the words down or the ones that pop for you as I'm reading them, but you also we'll just let you know that during the 10-minute writing time, which will be coming up next, we will put that list back up on the screen for you to refer to. So here is today's list. Pregnant moment, a better world, waves of words, curve theory, near infinite wisdom, heaven's library, door number 1 or door number 2, great echoes, swan wings, stacked to the heavens, room for thought, thousands and thousands, one by one, stairways to heaven, Missoni's library, burst of red, reading matter, endless possibilities, white lines of light, undulating thoughts, acoustical fantasy, sea silence, the writings on the wall, I lost a friendship, Stackman, climb, beautiful thoughts, the picture book section.
So you now have your personal list you generated from the image that you just looked at. You also have the list that everybody that we worked with generated, our community list. So now it's time for your 10-minute timed writing. It's a very simple process. You take this list that you have, that's your list and our community list, and do whatever you please with it. Maybe you have one image on the list, one word that takes you off in a direction that you've never thought of before. Or maybe you have the mood to use a collage of the words that you have in front of you in the piece that you're going to write in 10 minutes. However you do it, it's a dance between your imaginative mind and your rational mind, putting the two together and making something that has a bit of energy and is brand new.
And just to be clear, you can use as many or as few of the words from both lists as you like. It's not a challenge, it's not refrigerator poetry where you're only allowed to use the words that you've got. You can do whatever you like, write fast or slow, long or short, coherent or incoherent. And maybe one, as Nave said, maybe one of the words from one of the lists will just take you off in some direction and you'll never look back. And that's absolutely fine. Or you can think of your imagination as a kid in a playpen with lots and lots of toys, picking one up and chewing on it and tossing it away and picking up another one and messing with that. So if that's what strikes you for today, that's fine too.
So we'll time you for 10 minutes, and your 10 minutes begins now. Now you have something that you didn't have 10 minutes ago. What do you got to do with it? One of the things we do every Saturday is ask people to read their work aloud. We go into Zoom rooms and folks just share what they've written. No critiques. They just listen to other. We listen to each other. So we'd like for you now to put yourself on pause and read your work aloud. And if you happen to have somebody in the room, invite them to listen if you feel comfortable doing that. Otherwise, just listen to yourself and see what happens.
So we hope you did that, even if you were your only audience, because actually you are your most important audience. And when you read your writing aloud, you develop a confidence, you retrain your inner critic to be a supporter, to praise you, to appreciate what it likes in your writing, what you like in your writing, rather than being a critical voice all the time. It's an incredibly valuable practice, which can make you feel self-conscious at first, but it's worth getting over that self-consciousness because you'll find out what a valuable tool it is. And I should also credit the image. It's a photo of the Tianjin Binhai Library in China. So if you would like to share what you wrote, we have a way for you to do that. Many of the people on our call regularly post what they wrote on the Imaginative Storm Circle. It's also free. And here is how you get there. Go to imaginativestorm.com, scroll across the top navigation, and you will see community. A drop-down menu pops up or drops down, and you'll see Imaginative Storm on Circle. Click on that, and that will take you to the community page, this particular part of it. Click on the image, and that will take you to the Circle site. If it's your first time, it will ask you to make a login name and password, but it's free. And once you've done that, you can explore the other parts of it in this left-hand navigation column, or you can just go straight to prompt of the week. And there you will find an archive of all the prompts we've done every week for more than 3.5 years now. And the most recent one is at the top. When you click on one, you'll see what it is. You'll see a link to the YouTube recording. You'll see the image, and you'll see the word list. And then you'll see, as you scroll down, you'll see what other people have written. Sometimes people upload an audio of them reading it, and other people can comment on what they liked about what people have posted. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, you'll see a box that says, "What are your thoughts?" And that is the place to type in what you wrote to the prompt.
So we do hope you are moved enough by your work to post it on our circle. And we also hope you can join us on a Saturday or on a Thursday. Our call on Saturday starts at noon Eastern time and it goes for an hour. And on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern time and it goes for an hour. And we are always happy to have you there. If you go to imaginativestorm.com, you'll find the information on how to spend this time with us. It's always free. The door is always open, and we have people from all over the world calling in. So it's a wonderful community of gathering, sharing, thinking, generating new work. And we've been doing it for over 4 years, and it's an absolute delight. So you are invited. We would love to have you come. Imaginativestorm.com. And when you arrive at imaginativestorm.com, you'll find all kinds of resources that will help you engage your writing, move it forward, energize it, bring your joy into it. What is it inside your imagination that keeps surprising you? It's you. So join us and surprise yourself.
And become the writer you want to be. Whatever that is, whether it's somebody who's writing, the great American novel or screenplays, or just writing for your own satisfaction. The writer that you want to be will find all kinds of resources at imaginativestorm.com. So we hope we'll see you in person on Zoom one of these Saturdays or Thursdays. And meanwhile, thank you for watching us do this video for you now and for your writing. And we hope for posting it and sharing it on the circle.
So till then, my friend, see you soon.
Bye.